Chapter 2nd, Microorganism, Standard 8. Those living organisms around us which we cannot see with naked eyes are called microorganisms or microbes. Some of these can be seen with a magnifying glass, while some cannot be seen without the help of microscope. That is why these are called microorganisms or microbes. There are 4 classifications of microorganisms. Microorganisms are classified into 4 major groups. These are bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and algae. Bacteria, small-celled organisms found in a wide range of habitats ranging from glacier to desert and hot spring. Example is lactobacillus, or we can say E. coli is also the example of bacteria. Now the second one is algae. Algae are unicellular or multicellular and autotrophic, means they can make their own food. They contain chlorophyll and carry out photosynthesis. An example of algae are Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. Now the next is fungi. Fungi are multicellular, heterotrophs, means they cannot make their own food. They are dependent on other organisms for the nutrition. They even lack chlorophyll and are generally found in colonies. Examples are Penicillium, Aspergillus. Now the last one is protozoa. Protozoans are unicellular or it may be multicellular microorganism, usually found in water, and their example are amoeba, paramecium. Now the last but not the least, that is virus. Viruses are also microscopic, which reproduce only inside the cell of host organism, which may be a bacterium, plant or animal. These are ultra microscopic organisms. It required host cell to reproduce and complete their life cycle. Examples are influenza virus, poliovirus, and even coronavirus are the example of viruses. In this pic, you can see the structure of bacteria, algae, protozoa, fungi. This is the structure of viruses. HIV virus is there. Now, we can ask that whether microorganisms are friend or a foe. Microorganisms play an important role in our life. They are beneficial and they are harmful too. How they are beneficial? Actually, they are helpful in making curds, like lactobacillus help in making curd from milk. These are helpful in making bread. Yeast is also the fungus which is mainly useful in making bread. Now some commercial use of microorganism. Microorganisms are used for large scale production of alcohol, wine, acetic acid, and in this yeast is used for production of alcohol and wine. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. And who discovered the fermentation? Louis Pasteur in 1857 discovered fermentation. Now medicinal use of microorganism. Whenever you fall ill, the doctor may give you some antibiotic tablets, capsules or injections such as penicillin. The source of these medicines is microorganism. Such medicines are called antibiotics. Examples are streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin. These medicines kills or stop the growth of disease-causing microorganism. The other advantage or use of microorganism is increasing soil fertility. Some bacteria and blue-green algae are able to fix nitrogen from atmosphere to enrich soil with nitrogen and increase its fertility. These microbes are commonly called biological nitrogen fixator. Cleaning the environment. You often see large amount of dead organic matter in the form of decaying plant, sometimes dead animal on ground, and after some time they disappear. This is because of the microorganism decompose dead organic waste of plant and animal, converting them into simple substance. So they are mainly useful for cleaning the environment. Now these are the usefulness of the microorganism. Now harmful microorganisms. Some microorganisms are harmful. Some of the microorganisms cause diseases in human being, plant and animal. Such disease-causing microorganisms are called pathogens. Microbial disease that can spread from an infected person to healthy person through air, water, food, physical contact are called communicable disease. Examples are cholera, common cold, chickenpox and tuberculosis. And who are the carrier of some of the diseases? As you all know that Anopheles, female Anopheles mosquito, they carry the malarial parasite. And for dengue, Aedes mosquito is the carrier of dengue virus. So these mosquitoes breed in water. So you should not let the water collect anywhere in the cooler, tire, flower, pot, etc. etc. And by keeping the surrounding clean and dry, we can prevent mosquito from breeding. Now in this slide, you can see that some common human diseases caused by the microorganism. Like tuberculosis is caused by, what is the causative microorganism? That is bacteria. Mode of transmission is air. So some of them are into this. You can see the cholera, typhoid, hepatitis A, malaria. Now disease causing microorganism in animals. You all know anthrax. Anthrax is dangerous for human and cattle also. Foot and mouth disease of cattle is caused by viruses. Some of the microorganisms cause disease in plant like wheat, rice, potato, sugarcane, cane, orange, apple and others. Some examples are blast is the example of disease causing the disease which is caused in the plant. Food preservation. We can use microorganism for the food preservation. Food is spoiled by microorganism. Spoiled food has bad smell and bad taste, cause food poisoning. So to preserve them, we are having different methods are written over here. Chemical method, by using common salt, by using sugar, by using oil and vinegar, by heat and cold treatment, we can preserve our food. Pasteurization is the process in which we heat the milk to 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilling it to prevent the growth of microbes. This process is called pasteurization.